Meet the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At small forward, Jameson Battle. At shooting guard, Jacoby Walter.
Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Walter out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Battle in at the 3 spot.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play, but he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thanks, David. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Walter. Toronto working the ball around now. Quickly against Giddey. The Raptors need to get a shot. And the dunk by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's White. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Battle. White covering. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Over Buzelis. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Out to the wing. Here's Buzelis. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Pass to Walter. Fires from deep. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. 4-point game. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bulls making a switch here. Smith has checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Lawson's checked in. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes outside. Back to quickly. Screen by Pirtle. Quickly the bounce pass. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Solid IQ play right there from Emmanuel quickly.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Looking now at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Quickly against Giddey. Here's Herter going inside.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Lawson outside. Barnes outside. No good on the triple. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Oklahoma City. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Chicago with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Pass to Vucevic. Herter with it. It's White on the wing. Lawson defending. Teardrop shot from deep. Herter misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Here's Quickly. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
Smith outside. Back to White. Herter on the wing. Offline with his 3. Raptors with the lead. Down low. Here's Barnes. Off with the layup.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Herter kicks to White. Herter against Lawson. And Kevin Herter, good for 3. Herter's got a couple of 3s now in the first with the Bulls. Barnes looking around. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
It's all tied in Chicago. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Chicago with the ball. Smith is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Ball. Then it's Terry. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Now here's Ball. Tries the spin move. Williams has a screen for Terry. Just 2 to shoot. And that one, good. Terry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Now, here's Ball. Now, Buzelis. 14 points from him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
For Chicago, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. First one falls for him. Collins checked in for Terry. Let's check in for the Raptors. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Shed. That shot off. Smith with the defensive effort. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Battle. Buzelis grabs the board. To the middle. And it's Smith missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Here's Shed. 11 points last game. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Ball. Pass to Buzelis. Smith surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. There's Ball with the 3. No good. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Shed. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the left wing. Here's Mobo. Sinks the triple. Mobo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Buzelis. Kobe White, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. White finds Williams. Inside, Huerter, and he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Here's Quickly. The Bulls getting the bucket. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Quickly's got 7 points.
That's the handles of Emmanuel Quickly on display. This guy is so good with the ball in his hands.
Vucevic to the pass to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. The Second chance effort. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Let's remember, we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 7. Pass to Poeltl. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
The free throw drops for Poeltl.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket, somewhat of a lost skill.
And he can't hit the second. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Buzelis, and the shot is good. Buzelis has got 6 points. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's White. Down low. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
On the wing, Barnes. Here's Quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Giddey against Quickly. Giddey kicks to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
We're moving the ball again offensively. A lot of guys are touching it, trying to look at mismatches. We found a play in an action that was working for us and kind of just kept going to it.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Taking a look here at Chicago, a month left in the season. We still don't get to know where they land. Playoffs, play-in, or Cancun. A lot of options on the table.
Man, I know which they prefer, but it's going to take some good play down the stretch to get it done.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 4. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And it's Battle in at the 3, the small forward. And here are the Raptors now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Pass to Battle. Here's Walter. Light covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Quickly. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Driving in. Lays it up off the glass. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Well, we know Pirtle very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Buzelis with the ball. Covered by Barnes. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Chicago, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here's a look at some stats for Pirtle. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's around 18 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Now here's Giddey. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Connects again from distance.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Battle passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Outside White. Pass to Herter. And he drives in. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Herter's got 16.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
On the wing, Barnes. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good quickly.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Quickly against Giddey. Vucevic the pass to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Barnes. Giddey, no one around him. And the Bulls another 3.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Here's Walter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Barnes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. Williams comes in for Kobe White. And Ball subbed in for Kevin Huerter.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. No good with the elbow jumper. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here's Shed. Vucevic defending. Pass to Pirtle. Doubled by Smith. Outside for Lawson. His three-pointers off the mark. The Bulls leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. 6 points for Vucevic.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Pass to Shed. Pirtle with a screen on Ball. And it's Shed missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Shed. He's covered by Ball. Barnes left side. Over Smith. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Barnes. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Barnes has got 9.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Latrey. He can't hit that time. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Patrick Williams. Smith is out there with Collins. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Williams. And it's Ball in the corner. Pass to Collins. Back to Ball. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Goes up again, and the rejection by Smith.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
The Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Mobo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first free throw is good. Phillips, he's checked in for Carter. The Raptors also with a sub. Abaji's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. Pass to Smith. Back to Williams. To the middle. Intercepted. Now the Raptors moving it up. Pull up Jay. And right on target. Good.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch and shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Williams dishes the ball. Screen by Smith. There's the triple. Rebound by the Raptors. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Shed. Back to Barrett. A floater. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. Inside, ball. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Shed. He's covered by Ball. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Right the pass to Giddey. Vucevic is screen on quickly. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Vucevic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. Barnes finds Purtle. To the inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Giddey the pass to Herter. It's White on the wing. Buzelis, no one around him. And the Bulls another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Chicago leading by 12. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Vucevic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. He's so comfortable this close to the cup.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And the first one at the line is good. Barnes hits them both. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Chicago leading by 12. Giddey the pass to White. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Boy, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
The Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Herter. Poke loose. Fast break Toronto. Quickly with it. Defended by Giddey.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bulls.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Giddey. Down low. Here's Buzelis.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
A three from Quickly. Vucevic with the rebound. So the Bulls win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game.